What's going on, guys? Real quickly before this video starts, I'm sitting here editing the video and I realized that I keep calling this company by the wrong name. So I'm just going to put it out there now. Today, I'm grading with SGC. Okay. In the video, I'm going to call them CGC a bunch of times. I'm so sorry. I grade with a lot of companies and all of them have three-letter acronyms and they're all so similar. We have PSA, SGC, CGC, XYZ, PVC, XQC, BBC. There's too many of them. All right. What are you, a cop or something? If I get the name wrong, so what? You guys know what I mean. I'm sorry. All right, back to the video. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, another video for the grading series. I am checking out CGC grading. A few people have suggested me to grade with them, check them out, and review their cards. I will say I have never, ever had a CGC graded card, but I have seen a ton of them. And for some reason, I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments. Remember, I'm doing this blind. I'm not looking at the website beforehand. I'm not researching anything beforehand. This is my raw first look at their website. I feel like it's important to do that as like just an average person coming in and trying to make a submission. I don't want to research anything. I don't want to know anything about the company. I just want to take it at face value right away to see how easy it is to use and compare it to all the other ones. I will say the only place I ever see these cards selling, these SGG cards, are at flea markets for some reason. Every time I go to a flea market, there's some old guy there with a ton of baseball cards and they're all CGC. And I don't know why. Are they just like really big? From the website, it looks like they're really big for baseball. Everything they show is baseball. So maybe they're just like a big baseball card grader. I have no idea. I've never seen any of their Pokemon grading cards, nothing like that. So anyway, it looks like they do have a mobile app. For this series, I'm doing everything on the website on a desktop. I'm not using a mobile app for anything. But I would assume using a mobile app is probably easier. Real quickly, before we make a submission, I want to go ahead and review their standard services and prices and some other information that we might need. So looking at standard size card grading, it looks like if your declared value is less than $1,500, it is $15 per card for a 15 to 20 day turnaround, or $40 per card for a 1 to 2 day turnaround. Anything higher than $3,500, it's $85 a card, and the rest looks like it remains the same. So that's pretty good pricing. There is an upcharge slightly if you do very expensive cards. PSA kind of set that standard, so that's just how it is. Also down here it says, due to a significant increase of submission volumes, we have temporarily extended the estimated turnaround to 15 to 20 days. So essentially you could probably get them faster if this submission volumes haven't increased like this. So it is temporarily, but still temporarily 15 to 20 days is still faster than pretty much everybody at that point. So that's still pretty good. And then it says, for additional each $10,000 or over card value, will add a $375 base fee. Orders will have larger turnaround times if crossovers are submitted without a minimum grade. So anyway, the pricing pretty good, pretty standard. Let's go up and see. Let's see, TCG. Oh wait, so if it's TCG service, I'm assuming trading cards is like Pokemon. Anything is $12. Doesn't matter. For any declared value, all Pokemon cards are $12. That's really cool. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Okay. So shipping, we don't really need to. Shipping's probably different for everybody. All right, let's look at their grading scale real quick. So let's see, with today's sophisticated trading card market requires a specific grading scale. CGC SCG, sorry, uses a scale which eliminates the grades known as tweeners. No grading scale is more accurate or consistent. Mainly industry experts agree that the accurate grades mean more accurate prices for their cards. These grade descriptions are guidelines designed to outline the evaluation process of the SGC grading team as they establish a specific physical condition on the grade. Other factors that may or may not contribute to the final assigned grade might not be specifically noted in these descriptions. So here's their grading scale. and you can go through each one. So they looks like they do have a pristine. So it looks like they go Gen Mint 10 and higher than Gen Mint 10. And it's a virtually flawless card with perfect centering, all four corners, stuff like that. Let's see what it takes to get a Gem Mint. Gem Mint is 55.45. I think that's more. I'm pretty sure PSA is 60.40. I could be wrong, but so that looks like a little bit more stricter, free of stains, no breaks on surface, gloss, prints, or refractor. And we'll do the 9 just because I feel like 9, 10 are where we normally would grade from. So get a 9 is 60.40 or better. Minor flaws may exist upon examination. Let's see, is there any minor focus on color imperfections or small sprint spots? So it seems like their grading scale is pretty strict, which is obviously a good thing. Means your 10s are actually 10s and you don't have to second guess. I don't see anything that says they use AI grading or anything like that, so I'm going to assume everything is human based and as a human actually grading it. So pretty cool. Nothing, no complaints so far. The grading scale seems pretty cool. If you guys want, you can pause the screen and go through each grade. They do half grades, so it looks like they start even at a 1.5 and go up from there. So every number in between is a half grade. So it just keeps going. So what do you guys feel about half grades? Let me know in the comments. I don't think half grades should exist. I think if it's on that border between a 1 and 2 or a 5 and a 6 or whatever, it should go down. There shouldn't be like a maybe we can give it a half grade. There shouldn't be any of that. If it's not in the criteria for like an 8 or a 9, then it should be lower grade, not higher or in between. I don't really like half grades, but it's pretty interesting that they do half grades for everything. All right, anyway, now let's go over the submission process. Anyway, so just at first glance, I can see right up here, it says start a new submission. So let's go ahead and do that and see how easy it is. So do I have to make an account with them first? Looks like I might have to make an account with them. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, I went ahead and made an account. So we're going to go and start a submission. Terms and conditions. I don't really read anything, so we will just kind of browse through. Let's see, customers not knowing spinning cards. You guys can read these terms and conditions if you want. I am not doing that. So click here. We have to select our order type here. So the standard card grading and then those TCG grading. I'm assuming TCG is like trading cards, so obviously for Pokemon. So we're gonna go over, and if you can see over here, it has the standard day, so it's 15 to 20 day turnaround for $12 a card, or immediate, which is 1 to 2 day for $40 a card. Not bad. Pretty quick turnaround, pretty cheap price. So I guess we have to search our cards first. So while we're doing that, let me show you the 3 cards we're going to be sending in for grading. Okay, so if you guys don't know the rules, I'm grading 3 cards as a control, so I'll always be sending out 3 cards. And if you don't know by now, we're sending out the worms, baby. So we have Orthworm number 1. This is our first card going out. And then the second card we have Orthworm EX. Beautiful card. And for the last card, we have the full art Orthworm going out. These are the 3 cards that we will be sending out to SGC for grading. Very important to note that these cards, the values do not matter and the grades do not matter. We don't care if it gets a 10 or a 9 or whatever. We are only testing to see how expensive they are to grade with, how fast the turnaround time is, and the quality of their case. So whatever these cards come back, do not take it at face value. It doesn't matter if they get a high grade or a low grade. That has nothing to do with what we're doing for these series. Now, let's get back to searching these cards. Okay, so the first card we're going to search up is this Hollow Orthworm. Let me just see if I can just search it up just by typing Orthworm. Okay, they have a few. We're definitely not Thai or Korean. So this one is number 151. So it's a holographic 151 from Paldea Evolved. Yep, that's one of them. Okay, so that's added. Okay, so over here it pops up, asks for the declared value. I'm just going to say it's $1. And it's for raw grading. Okay, Now, next one, we still have Orthworm, so I'm not going to erase that. The next one is this Orthworm EX right here. This one is number 110. It's English, so let's see if we find that anywhere. 138, 151, let's see more results. 110 double rare. Orthworm EX, what's double rare? I don't know what double rare is, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right, so we added 2 cards. All right, the declared value of this card will say $2, probably not $2. And the last one we have here is going to be the last Orthworm, the full art. This one is from Stellar Crown. It's 162. So let's see if we can find that in this results somewhere. 162 Stellar Crown Ultra Rare. Yep. And this one is $2 also, even though I only paid $1. I'm going to put this back down to $1. Okay, so we have our 3 items here. Pretty simple stuff. I didn't have to search any of the set numbers, any of the rarity numbers, or any of the rarity itself. All I had to do was just type Orthworm and they all popped up. So pretty simple for that. All right, we'll go to the next. Select a service. We are going to do, so standard is 15 to 20 business days. Remember, these are business days, so weekends do not count. Or immediate. So they only have 2 options to pick from. Pretty straightforward. When we do this, we always go for the cheapest option, no matter what the turnaround time is. If they had a 100-day turnaround time, it's the cheapest option. That's our control. That's what we're going with. So standard. Next. All right, now we need to add our return address. So let me go do that now. All right, we went ahead and we added our shipping address. So now we have to pick our shipping. Same thing with the turnaround times. It's going to be the cheapest shipping you can possibly get. So $15 for shipping. Okay, and next up, it has you verify your address, which obviously it's at the top, and I cut that out. And then it has the items added. We have 3 different types of worms. Here's the declared value, and it's $12 per card. Pretty fair. Submission details, 3 added, total value, and then the estimate turnaround times is 15 to 20 days. Pretty good. We're going to see how close we can get to that. Anything better? And then we have to do the terms and conditions. By clicking finish and pay, I hereby agree to the terms and conditions. I don't have any promo codes, so we'll go ahead and hit finish and pay. All right, and then we have to put in obviously your payment information, so give me 1 minute. Okay, put in my information and paid, and now it says thank you for your submission. Here are the shipping instructions. You can print your invoice. It says please click print your invoice, a button, and then include a receipt to your package. Secure the cards in a semi-rigid holders like Card Savers or Ultra Pro. Okay, so I wonder if you could put these in normal top loaders. A lot of people like those weird Ultra Pro Card Savers, but I would honestly prefer top loaders, but whatever. All right, so that's it. Super quick, super easy. So we will go ahead. I will follow those instructions. I will print out the invoice, put it in a package, package them up. I'll ship them out, and hopefully we hear back from them in 15 to 20 business days. So super straightforward. $12, super fair, super cheap price. 15 to 20 day turnarounds. That's pretty fast. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. Very cheap, very fast. That's what we're looking for. So hopefully their graded cases can come back, and they're pretty strong. So yeah, I'm excited, looking forward to see how their cases fare in our scientific testing. So anyway, if you enjoyed this series, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I'm testing them all. If you have any suggestions of grading companies that I have not checked out yet, please leave them in the comments below. I'm doing all of them. It doesn't matter where they're from in the world. If I can access them, I will try to get some cards sent to them and review them. So thank you guys for watching. We praise the worms. We subscribe for chubs, and I will see you in the next video. Why don't you come here and give me a kiss? Thanks for watching. Subscribe.